Kind of went back-to-back Baton Rouge General segments as we move over towards talking about ball for the cause. Want to welcome in from Baton Rouge General, Kyle Callihan, and of course want to welcome back Zack West. Gentlemen, how's it going?
Loving life, man. Getting ready to focus on this next project, man. February 5th, Traction.
February 5th attraction is ball for the cause. Zack, last time we had you on, we talked about the basketball version. This is the softball version. What put it together?
Yes, sir. We had pretty high demand after that first tournament. So give the people what they want. Softball, we have about 14 teams now for this event. It's coming out for a good cause, so we just decided to run with it.
Let's start with that. What is the good cause?
For this one, we'll team with Behind the Lines. So we're going to do for fallen heroes and local scholarships for students. And that'll be what we're going for this time. And last time we did it for just the local students, but we're going to add to, the fallen heroes for this one as well. Very
good stuff. Tell me who are the participants, who are the teams. I tell you what, tell me who the team names are, because I love the name. The team names and who they're representing.
So Livingston Parish Sheriff are the Blue Pigs.
Nice.
The Acadian Ambulance Service is the Green Machine. The Our Lady of the Lake Resuscitators. Our Lady of the Lake, also Children's Health, is the Code Blue. We have Fox with the Wildcats, EMS Uber drivers, the Children's Hospital are the Lakers. Then we have the Truce, just the Baton Rouge Fire Department, St. George Fire Department, Cajun Navy, Behind the Lines, and a couple of umpire teams in there as well.
Who are the Lakers?
That's the Children's Hospital, Our Lady of the Lake Children's Hospital.
Oh,
they have a couple teams in it.
Yep.
They're trying to get a victory there, so they got 3 teams in it actually.
What's harder, putting together a basketball tournament or a softball one?
Actually, basketball one.
Really?
Basketball, yeah.
Okay.
Softball was a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Had a lot of participation in this.
So, sports that are easy to play while holding a beer tend to get a lot more participation.
That's exactly what it was.
I want to welcome in Kyle Callihan as well. How'd you get roped into this?
I guess because we kind of started this softball thing for fallen officers' children back a couple of years ago with Behind the Line. And while I was a Baton Rouge City cop, we kind of started that kind of trend of that. And then, of course, being just a guy that's involved in events, right? Logistic guy, putting things together, making things happen, A to B, B to C. And knowing Zack, as he was a young buck, before Zack was all great Zack, he was just young Zack. I knew him then. So he's gave me a call, and we kind of got paired up.
I've only known him as great Zack. So.
Oh, he was a young Zack back then. Pre-tattoo Zack,
So the event's going to be going on attraction. What's the date and times?
The 5th of February, this Sunday.
Okay, this Sunday on attraction.
8 a.m. registration, 9 a.m. game start.
We got double elimination. We got food. We got a cool DJ, me, and we got a cool trophy.
Look at this trophy. Okay, so we got to get this up where our Facebook audience can see it. So you've got this trophy built out. This looks like it was custom made. I can't imagine anybody just walks in.
Buddy Joey builds all my trophies for me. I call him the Wizard of Welding.
Okay.
He's the trophy professor. He uniquely designs trophies based on what the event is.
If you're listening and not watching, it is the base of it is a home plate, and then from there it builds up. It looks like there's a backbone to it, but there's a catcher's mask on it, a couple of cross bats, and a little like ironworks type of batter at the very top of it.
Parts
and then car parts on the back of it.
It's a flywheel with a drive shaft with some steel plates. It's about 15 pounds of awesomeness.
A decently heavy trophy, a 15-pound trophy.
Yeah,
So coming up Sunday out at Traction. What are we looking for today? Is there room for more teams to get in? I can't imagine there would be.
We took one more team last night, the Cajun Navy. It's kind of set as of now.
Okay.
Anybody that wants to come out and donate, anybody wants to come out and hang out and just be a part of the event.
We'll do a silent auction. We love that. That's always a good one. If we have somebody who wants to give something, in turn we can raise money that way. If they don't have a team, but yes, they want to donate a hotel night or this bad. I mean, I don't care, whatever it is. We got, like you saw the variety of people we have, from Fox to Wildcats to Our Lady of the Lake to firemen to cops to Truce. We have a variety of people that are playing, a variety of people that are going to watch it. And so it's, I'm sure it'll interest someone, whether it's massage day here or haircut day. We don't care. We're just trying to raise money for these fallen officer kids.
Where do they need to go to contact y'all?
They go on Behind the Line social media pages. They can go to West Training 225 on those social media pages as well. Or they can come out to the event on the actual day.
All right, so walk us through the event, because coming up Sunday, I mean, it primed to have gorgeous sunny weather. Gorgeous sunny weather on Sunday. Not going to be
You
too
said
cold.
so.
Not gonna
I'm
be
going
too,
to hold you at it.
you know.
Well, we get there at 8. The music will be cranked up. We'll start cooking the food and taking announcements and putting it out there. And then 9 o'clock games start, and we're going to play like a 1-game play-in.
Okay.
And then there we'll seed you. And then the teams will do double elimination. We'll have a loser bracket and a winner bracket. And we'll
So
go.
all the teams that are in are guaranteed 3 games then, right?
2 games. They're
Okay.
guaranteed-
Oh, because you
guaranteed
said the
2.
play in the so
were gonna
guaranteed
do-
the 2 because of double elimination.
okay.
We were going to do a play-in, but
Gotcha.
I think it'll go till about 1 a.m. if we did that with 14
Gangster.
teams. Yeah.
So for those that haven't been out to an event like this, it's a lot of fun. It's laid back. It's a good time. You're not going to see the best athletes in the world, but you are going to see guys going hard after it.
But the music will be awesome because I'm the DJ.
That's of course, there's that as well.
That's what it's all about, right?
I love the music, man. It's Louisiana. What do you expect?
So, ball for the cause. Let's talk about the genesis of this. What got you on this path, Zack?
This started with the basketball, so mentoring the kids and trying to get the kids into college that didn't always get that option. So that's where it came from for me personally. And then we started the basketball one. We used to do that one a long time ago. And so we brought that back, made it a little bigger, and then we got more demand from it. So we continued with it and then partnered up with Banner General and Kyle and then Behind the Lines and just kept running with it and hope to keep running with it and eventually, get New Orleans, get Lafayette in it and trying to make it a bigger thing for the community, for other cities.
And it's an important cause as well. What drew you towards this cause?
From what I do for a living was helping kids, so mentoring kids and training kids in basketball. But like I said, wanted to see them get to that next spot.
The law enforcement aspect.
Oh, okay, the law enforcement. Sorry. So my family were part of the law enforcement. I grew up around a lot of law enforcement, and being part of that big family, the bigger family. So seeing that and always being around it and being around the behind the lines. I wanted to be a part of that. I wanted to continue that.
And with us, the fact that I was a cop for 25 years, I saw the effect not only of the officer, but then there's a family left behind. The family you forget about, right? So for me, it's more of what pieces are left after a tragedy,
right?
And how do we maybe curtail that or maybe assist that by living on the memory of the officer that was not here no more? How do we do the basketball gym? How do we do the pet and zoo? That how do we teach those skills to those kids left behind?
Yeah, and it's, as a member of the news media, this is one of the things that gets lost in the news cycle. When there is a fallen officer, we report on it. When there is the funeral procession, we report on it. When the sons or daughters of that officer go back to school, we have the fun. The TV stations will have the footage of the rest of the department showing up to walk them back to their class on the first day, and then it's gone. And then the story's gone. We've moved on to the next story. We've moved on to the next news cycle. This is the long-term effect here. This raising money for scholarships for these students, for these children, is the long-term effect. When all the cameras are gone, the story has rolled over to the next day or the next year or whatever. That's when this kicks back in.
And that's what we're, like I said, all it is if you're a team involved and you're a law enforcement team and you have a loss, we're not going to know every department, every person.
Right.
Reach back out to us and say, hey, I've got an idea. This officer was lost, but he was into fishing. Can you take his son or daughter on a fishing trip? Like, just to extend that is what it's about, right? How do we live on in that memory? What do we do with it, right? So we're just looking for help for that.
So for those that want to go out, it'll be February 5th. It'll be Sunday, February 5th. Music cranks up at 8 a.m. Ball games will start at 9. And the team names are awesome, though. From
Uber drivers,
the Uber drivers to the Blue Pigs, you got the Wildcats, the
Green
Lakers,
Machine.
the Empower Black and Empower Purple. Who did you say that was?
The umpire teams.
Oh, those are the umpires.
Yeah, umpires.
Oh, Empower Umpire. I get it. The Resuscitators from Our Lady of the Lake. You got Code Blue out there as well from Our Lady of the Lake. It's just it's going to be a great time across the board and a full day of softball. Oh, by the way.
Yeah, and Baton Rouge, you don't get some props. We'll be out there with a tent. We need a massage. We're trying to get these athletes fired up. We'll have a little tent.
These former athletes.
We'll pre-game you and post-game you. You know what I'm saying?
Former athletes, gym class all-stars, whatever the
got
case
the Baton
may be.
Rouge.
Basketball players. Better basketball players.
The Baton Rouge General will have the ambulance out there, ready to go for those former athletes.
I mean, how does that work if the team from Acadian Ambulance needs an ambulance?
EMS will be there.
So that'll go into the scheduling of who's playing who. I
They
guess.
play each other, though. It's going to be a situation.
Well, I mean, in a double elimination tournament, that's not out of the realm of possibility.
Right. We might have to keep them apart. We'll see.
Behind the lines training, behind the lines, Baton Rouge, West Training, Baton Rouge General, Traction, Max 94.1, us right here at Talk 107.3, Fox Pest Control, and the Baton Rouge City Parish Employee Federal Credits Fund. The sponsors teaming up to bring you Ball for the Cause coming up Sunday. Gentlemen, anything I missed before y'all get out of here?
I would like to see you there,
On Sunday?
Maybe you can show us how to do the thing.
I mean,
First pitch, toss it off.
I'm just saying.
not first pitch for the first game.
Not the 9
I
a.m.
got a Mardi Gras ball on Saturday night, so yeah.
I mean, Sonic's open, Raising Cane's open. You can stay home.
I will make it out there at some point during the day. But no.
Later day.
First pitch for the championship game.
All right.
I'm down for that. That's going to be a heck of a time on Sunday out at Traction. Gentlemen, I appreciate y'all so much for coming in today.
Thank you, man.
This trophy, man, I'm tired of carrying it around.
I mean, yeah, that is a legit big trophy.